Hello there. Welcome to Spread Mathematics. Myself Dr. Pinky Gupta. Today we are going to discuss about determinants. Actually we are discussing properties of determinants, application of properties. We are explaining properties of determinants here. Determinants have 6 properties and these properties are true for determinants of any order. We will learn these properties for determinants of order 3 only. The value of the determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. Let us verify the above property by an example. This is our determinant. Now we are expanding this determinant along first row. Now we get the value of this determinant is minus 28. Now we will interchange rows and columns. By interchanging rows and columns, we get new determinant this. Now we are expanding this determinant column first and we get the value of this determinant minus 28. Both values are same. So clearly delta equal to delta 1. Hence property number 1 is verified. You should remember this also. If Ri means ith row, Ci means ith column, then for interchange of row and columns, we will symbolically write Ci interchanged by Ri. Now property number 2. If any two rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, then sign of determinant changes. Let us verify the above property by an example. We took this determinant. You can see this determinant is previous determinant. So we are not calculating here. We are writing here directly minus 28. Now we are interchanging rows R2 and R3 means R2 and R3. So we are getting new determinant delta 1 this. Now we are expanding this determinant along first row and we get the value of this determinant is 28. Now you can see clearly delta 1 is equal to minus delta. So property number 2 is verified. Now you can remember this, we can denote the interchange of rows by Ri interchange by Rj and interchange of columns means Ci interchange by Cj. Property number 3. If any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, or you can say all corresponding elements are same, then value of determinant is 0. Let us verify this property by an example. Evaluate this determinant. Now we are expanding this determinant by first row. After calculating, we get the 0. Now you can see R1 and R3 are identical. So property number 3 is verified. Now you should remember this also. If all the elements of a row or column are zeros, then the value of the determinant will be 0. Now property number 4. If each element of a row or column of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then its value gets multiplied by k. Let us verify the above property by an example. Evaluate this. Now you can see in first row 54 means 6 times 9, 18 means 6 times 3 and 36 means 6 times 6. So here is 6 common. So we took 6 out and this is our remaining determinant. So property number 4 is verified. Now property number 5, if some or all elements of a row or column of a determinant are expressed as sum of two or more terms, then the determinant can be expressed as sum of two or more than two determinants. Let us verify the above property by an example. Show that this determinant will be 0. Now we are taking left hand side. We divide it into two determinants according to property 5. So first determinant is here, means A X, B Y, C Z. This is our first determinant, and from here A to X, B to Y, C to Z is second determinant. Now you can see in first determinant, first row and second row are identical, and in second determinant 2 is common in second row. So we took 2 common according property number 4. And here you can say second row and third row are identical. So the value of this determinant and this determinant also 0. So we got 0 here. So property number 5 is verified. Now last property number 6. If to each element of any row or column of a determinant, the equimultiples of corresponding elements of other row or column are added or subtracted, then value of determinant remains the same. That is, value of determinant remains same if we apply the operation Ri replaced by Ri plus Krj or Ci replaced by Ci plus Kj, where K is any constant. Let us verify the above property by an example. The value of this determinant will be A cube. We will prove. Now we are applying operations R2 replaced by R2 minus R1 and R3 replaced by R3 minus 3R1. Now, after applying the property, we get this determinant. Now we are applying again R3 replaced by R3 minus 3R2. Now we get this determinant. Now here we can see column 1 has 2 zeros. So we are expanding along column 1. Now we get, after calculating, A cube. So property number 6 is verified. Now we are applying the properties in some examples. Example number 1, without expanding, prove that this determinant will be 0. We took left hand side and applying R1 replaced by R1 plus R2, we get this determinant. You can see in first row x plus y plus z is common. So we took this common and we get here 1 1 1. And here you can see also first row and third row are identical. So the value of this determinant will be 0 and we get 0 here. So hence proved our example. Now next example is evaluate delta equal to this. We are taking this determinant and we are applying also R2 replaced by R2 minus R1 and R3 replaced by R3 minus R1, we get this. Now you can see in R2 B minus A is common, so we will take common, and R3, C minus A is common, so we will take C minus A common. So we took common, and after that we get this. Now you can see column first has two zeros, so we are expanding this determinant by column first, and we will get this answer. Now next example, prove that this determinant will be equal to 4ABC. We took left hand side and we applied R1 replaced by R1 minus R2 minus R3. Then we get this determinant. Now we are expanding this determinant by R1. Then we get the value of this determinant for ABC. So hence proved our example. Next example is if x, y, z are different and delta equal to this determinant equal to 0, then show that 1 plus x, y, z equal to 0. We have this determinant. We will break this determinant into two determinants according to property number 5. So we get first determinant x, x square 1, y square 1, z, z square 1. And second determinant will be x, x square, x cube, y square, y cube, z, z square, z cube. Now we are interchanging column C3 and C2, C1 and C2 in column, in determinant first. So we get this, and here we took x common in first row, y is common in second row, z in common in third row. So we get this value. Now you can see both determinant are same. So we are taking common and we will get 1 plus xyz. Now we are applying two operations here. First is R2 replaced by R2 minus R1 and R3 replaced by R3 minus R1. Then we get this. Now you can see in second row y minus x is common, and third row z minus x is common. So we took common and we get this. Now in first column, two elements are 0. So we are expanding this determinant along column first and we get this. According to the question, delta is 0. Means 1 plus xyz times y minus x times z minus x times z minus y are 0. But x, y, z are different. So x minus y will not be equal 0. Y minus z will not be 0. Z minus x will not be 0. Then 1 plus x, y, z will be 0. Hence proved our example. Next, show that this determinant will be equal to this and this also. Now we are taking left hand side and we are taking common A in R1, we are taking common B in R2, and we are taking C in R3. So ABC is here, and here 1 upon A plus 1, 1 upon A, 1 upon A, and like this here and here also. Now we are applying R1 replaced by R1 plus R2, R3. Then we get this determinant. And you can see here 1 plus 1 upon A plus 1 upon B plus 1 upon C is common. So we are taking common and we took. Now we are applying C2 replaced by C2 minus C1. C3 replaced by C3 minus C1, we get this. Now you can see in first row, two elements are 0. So we are expanding this determinant along R1. Now we get this. And here you can take LCM, then you can get this. So hence proved our this example also. Thank you guys for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe my videos. Or and by the way, I will discuss area of triangle with help of determinants and minors and cofactors or determinants. Thank you guys. Bye bye.